Hey guys, and welcome to CPL Fever. It's your host, Jack and Andrew Murray here, and today the 2021 CPL kits have just been released, so we are going to look over them and do some analysis on these kits. We're gonna do
love, like, or meh.
Yeah, so we're gonna look at all the kits, and then we're at the end of the video we're gonna do either a meh, a like, or a love. So let's get into the video. So as you can see here on Twitter, here are all the kits worn by the players, and they look pretty good. So here are the kits again. So what are your first impressions on this?
First impressions are a lot of them look pretty similar to last year, which and previously first year, yeah, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. So yeah, it's really kind of about the details, you know, different collars, sort of that thing for me.
Yeah,
and the kind of image that's hidden on it, which in some cases is a little bit light, and in some cases is a little bit heavy.
Mm-hmm. So like you said, they do look very similar. Like the Halifax Wanderers one, it looks like a mix between the first year away kit and the first year.
Yeah.
Like home kit with the sleeves and stuff. But what's nice is that it has like that lion on it, which I don't think is too deep. I think it's like a pretty good mixture of it, which I really like.
Yeah. So I like that one right away.
Yeah, and other ones that were that caught my eye was Pacific. I really like the purple and white. So as you could see there. Yeah. So
all right. Let's go through and what do we think of this one?
So
I like this one. It looks pretty similar to the other one. It's really representative of the Atletico Madrid. I like Atletico Madrid, so I'm giving this a like.
Yeah. Okay. So for me, Atletico Ottawa, it looks like a good kit. I think maybe the font of the come on could be different, but I do like this kit, so I'm gonna give it a like. Okay.
All right, this one's a mixed bag for me. I really like just the plain red. I like the collar a lot. What I don't like about it is the horse. I think the horse just looks a little wonky for me. So this one's kind of meh for me.
Okay. Well, for me, I agree with you. I love the red. I love the collar. Now, I love Mounties, so if I didn't love Mounties so much, I think I wouldn't put it so high. But right now I'm going to give it a like. I could change my mind, though. I feel like I could put in meh, I could put in like, and I could put in love. But I'm going to put it in the nice middle, and I might switch my mind later about putting it higher or lower. But for right now, it's going to go into like.
All right, for me, this would be a love if it didn't have this horse.
I agree.
All right. So FC Edmonton, I kind of like this weird kind of denim-y thing just because it's unique. I've always kind of liked this kit. However, I just don't like the collar. So for me, it's a like.
Okay. So like you said, denim is pretty cool. Are those what are those buttons on the collar? Are those buttons? I can't actually tell what it is. They look like diamond buttons or something.
I think they're probably buttons.
Yeah. But I like the color. The collar, I don't really care about. It's like a fine collar. The swoop has grown on me since last season, so I'm gonna put in like.
Nice. Moving on to Forge.
Is that a dragon?
Yeah, it looks like a dragon that's kind of fire, like sparks or something.
Yeah, let me just gonna.
Yeah, dragon energy.
Oh yeah, okay. That is pretty cool. You know what? So, like I said, I think the crest for Forge is pretty cool. The color is nice. It looks a lot like their first kit, like from 2019.
I mean, if you like the orange, you like the kit.
Yeah.
If you don't like the orange, you won't like it.
Yeah. So personally, I would have put in light, but I really like dragons and mythical creatures, so I'm gonna put it in love for that reason. The dragon really put it over, and with the dragon energy, I kind of really like it how they described it with dragon energy. So yeah.
For me, the dragon doesn't really fit. I'm not really getting that connection, and I think the collar's a little weird. I know I mentioned the collar before, but I'm kind of particular about collars. I'm gonna go meh on this one.
Really?
And it is so similar to the other years. It just doesn't excite me. Like if I was in Hamilton, I wouldn't feel like I wanted to run out and buy this. Although that may be colored by my by other factors too.
Yeah. Okay.
We'll just leave it at that.
Yeah. But I just.
It's got that big corporate Tim Hortons on it.
I just wanted to say also is that if they didn't have the dragon and they didn't mix it up, it would have been like the exact same. So I think they have to have the dragon there, else it just look pretty because Forge have been one of the teams that have had a very consistent.
Yeah.
Like a very consistent look.
I can see why they do it. I just don't get the dragon.
So here comes to the lion. You can see the lion.
Yep.
So, like I said, the actual body part looks like the 2019 away kit, and the sleeves look very similar to the 2019 home kit. But something that I like on the end of the sleeves, they have like this kind of white and maybe like a slightly different shade of blue on the sleeves, and I like that. So I think I'm going to put it in love.
All right, this one's a solid like for me. I liked it right away. You weren't sure when you first saw it, but I definitely liked this kit.
Yeah, I wasn't sure when I first saw it because I was like, oh my gosh, that looks so much like the other ones. And I didn't know if I liked how they kind of mix and matched like the 2019 kits. But in the end, it grew on me, and I like.
And it could also be because the last kit reveal when they did the city editions, that was kind of such a dramatic departure for all of the kits. Mm-hmm. And whereas this is kind of going back to the familiar, back to the kind of the central.
Okay.
All right, Pacific.
I
love this kit. This kit just looks really, really nice.
Okay, so I really like the purple and the white. I like those colors. I like how it says for the Isle right under the Pacific crest.
This is a sharp kit.
Yeah, it is
sharpest of the lot.
Yeah, but I don't like how it looks like it has waves or stripes in the middle of it. I actually really do not like that. So I'm gonna put in like.
Okay, I love this one.
Okay.
All right.
Moving on to Valor. So Valor, I always think I can never decide if I like it or I don't with Valor because I like. Well, I don't love the colors. I don't love the burgundy.
Right.
Often, I don't really like the burgundy. I like red. I don't like burgundy, so I could be a bit biased when I come to judging a Valor kit because like burgundy. But this one is mixed up, but I don't know if it's too mixed up.
Okay. For me, I had to apologize because I always hate on the Valor kits, but this one I just don't like. It just doesn't excite me. I don't like the kind of two-tone thing going on. However, that being said, I will say a small caveat. The kit looked a lot better on the field in the island games than I thought it looked like when I just saw it stand alone. So hopefully when it's out on the field, this has the same effect and looks good on the field.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to put it in like. Are you putting it in May?
It's a May, yeah.
Okay. So now for York United. For York United, I find this kit interesting. The macaron, I like how it's kind of like 4 different directions coming into like to make the York United crest. If the crest was bigger, it would be more like that. But I'm just not sure how much I like it.
Yeah, for me, initially I wasn't sure how I thought about it, but I really like that crest. right in the middle of that converging lines. It kind of reminds me a little bit of a Celtic cross. And what I like about it is, it just seems to the York United rebrand just seems to have this certain look to it, and it's kind of definitely growing on me. So I'm gonna give this a like.
Okay, I think I'll give it a like too.
And then we have this last one.
I guess that York United have already done both of their kits.
Right.
Unless they're planning on making a third, which I don't think they would do.
Right.
But I wouldn't put it past them. But for the rest of the teams, we're still waiting on their second kit.
Yeah, so this would be their second kit then. We're assuming.
Yeah, this would be their second kit.
Right.
And this would be their first kit.
I like this kit.
The colors I like better than York 9. But for York United, it's also a like for me. I don't really not like any of these kits, but I don't have like a lot of like favorites that are like, yes.
Okay.
Which I think is the same with you. But yeah, just looking past them again. Yeah, I think.
And I want to say, I don't think it's bad that they're all traditional. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You don't always want to kind of be pushing the envelope with kits too much, because then in 5 or 10 years, like, you're not even going to recognize, the original kind of values behind it or the original branding behind it.
Yeah, because like the biggest clubs in the world always have like this particular style. Like AC Milan is a good example of that.
And what's nice is that they have this thematic element throughout all these kits. Like last year, they had the black kind of dark city designs, and here they have the elements that are kind of embossed, where you can see a little bit of it. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Overall, it should be exciting, and we have a season to look forward to.
Yeah, we are super excited for this season to kick off very soon, and it's awesome that we're gonna get the Euro Cup and the start of the CPL season super soon. We'll have a bunch of soccer to watch, and I can't wait for it.
So let us know which kit you think is the best in the comments below, and we will see you hopefully at the stadiums in the second part of the season.
Yeah, okay. So thank you guys for watching, and we will see you the next time.